Hello everyone, it's me again, Gareth at Cosmic Toys, your one and only Cosmic Toy Man. Welcome to another What Did I Buy video. This week's the last week of April, and I'm quite relieved to say it's not been a huge buying week. That's a good thing, because I've got an awful lot of stuff to catch up on. You haven't seen anything of the Doctor Who collection that I bought yet, and I'm only a quarter of the way through sorting it as well. There's stacks of comics that I've still to get through. There's loads of that Power Rangers stuff from last week that I've still to get through. It's never ending. So a smaller week like this when it comes to buying is a very, very welcome one. So the best thing that I bought this week was another Star Wars collection. It's not a huge one. There's, a couple of dozen figures and one vehicle. But there's some nice little gems amongst it, so quite a few complete figures, which is nice. We'll go through those in a minute. There's a little bit of loose Lego. This is Minecraft Lego. I haven't checked it for completeness, but I know the guy I bought it off, and everything I've ever had off him before has always been fine. I might take them home and build them just so that I can display them in the shop a little bit better than a bag. Otherwise, it really is just a bag of Lego, isn't it? Or with the instructions as well, so I should be able to build them up quite easily. And we've got another 1/18 scale die-cast car, and then, as you can probably see behind me, there's a load of Funko Pops. Yes, Funko Pops. Well, we'll start with them, shall we? Let's have a look. So we've got Zoom from The Flash. I know that looks like an empty box, but I swear he is in there. We've got Deathstroke from Arrow. A fairly recent release here. This is Harley Quinn with her wrestling belt, a previews exclusive. We've got Wonder Woman from Flashpoint. And there's some version of Venom there. Mech Strike Monster Hunters Venom. Interesting. There's Superman from Batman vs Superman. Wonder Woman from her debut movie. Aquaman from his debut movie. The Suicide Squad gives us King Shark. He's cool, isn't he? And we've got Hawkman from Black Adam. Darkseid from Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. And then here we've got Pikachu and Eevee from Pokemon. There's also a pretty cool Deadpool box set featuring Deadpool in a cake, Dino Pool, Flamenco Deadpool, and Roman Senator Deadpool. Well, with the Funko Pops out of our way, we'll go backwards through that little introduction and we'll have a look at the die-cast car. Auto World really put out some fantastic models, and this 1970 Buick GS 454 is no exception. It's got the opening doors, it's got an almost lifting bonnet, doesn't lift very high to be fair, it's got rolling wheels, would you expect any other? And obviously they do turn. I'm not sticking my finger in there, I'll end up losing it. It's in excellent condition, and as you can see, so is the box. That brings us on to the Lego. So the first Lego set from Minecraft is the Creeper Ambush. And there it is, Creeper's ready to explode. I have to say, I quite like that as a minifigure. I think it's very cool. As well as the piggy. Brilliant. Just come with a Steve as well, and a duck to build up. That's not bad. The other small one is the Coral Reef. And there it is, you get a zombie, or a drowned, should I say. And I forget his name. What's it now? Oh, it's gone. My mind's gone blank. What's his name now? They also get a treasure chest. There's the bee farm, which I think is a pretty cool little set. I quite like the bees themselves, actually. Obviously you get this bumblebee guy here, you get the little lamb, you get the hive, loads of little bees flying around, and a villager. I'm going to try and have a bit of fun building that, I think. And then the largest of these sets that came in is the ruined portal. There we go. So we get is that an armoured Steve? Some kind of armoured? Maybe not. I'm guessing here, but would that be an obsidian armoured Steve? I don't know. We've got a black skeleton. We've got some kind of purple little lamb. And this, I'm guessing, is the actual portal. And then we've got this. Oh, look, there's a little lamb. Cool. Another thing I bought is I've got another one of these Game Boy Advances. It's another one of those with the modified LED screen. Let's take a look. Now the casing on this isn't as good as the one that I had in the past. It doesn't seem to want to close properly. And it just feels a little bit cheap, if I'm quite honest and quite frank with myself. But the screen, absolutely gorgeous. Now it does come with a cartridge with a ton of games on it. This was thrown in when I bought it. And it just goes, oh, how do you do it? There we go, it's just showing the same ones over and over again there, isn't it? Ah, right, okay, that's how we do it. You can tell I haven't paid much attention to this, can't you? At least this way you get to see all the games that's on it. Spider-Man 3 as well. FIFA, there's always FIFA, isn't there? Double Dragon, Gundam, Demon Sword, Rainbow Islands. Oh, I played that loads when I was a kid. Fist of the North Star, Super Contras, King Kong, Donkey Kong, Jungle Book, Miss Pac-Man. But yeah, you see there's loads and loads of games on there. But that's not the sales, is it? That's not a sales pitch, is it? We want to see what it actually looks like. There we are. Very cool. Oh, this brings back so many memories. Well, I meant to land on his head, that didn't work, did it? Oh well. I never said I was good at these things. Now, as you can see, we do have the Millennium Falcon. It's not 100% complete, sadly. The most obvious thing that's missing is the gun on top. It's missing both parts of that. And it's also missing one of the struts for the ramp, for the landing ramp. Got one, but not the other. And then, yes, as usual, it's missing the arm and ball. But it does have the smuggler hatch. It has the table. Dejaric table. I'm not going to take it out in case I end up breaking the clips, but it does have the gunner seat. It has the glass below the gun. It's got the cockpit and it's got the cockpit glass. And obviously, it also has all parts of the sensor dish. And the clip has broken there, which holds the ramp on. It needs a bit of tape to hold it in place. More interestingly though, this one did come with the instructions. Or most of the instructions anyway. Now, as you probably know, or maybe you don't know, for every film that came out in the original trilogy, we had Star Wars, we had Empire Strikes Back, and we had Return of the Jedi, which is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. Wow. And every single one of those came repackaged. Every time a film came out, the packaging was changed to show the new branding, and it was the same on the instructions. Now these instructions show quite clearly Star Wars. So this is from the first release, which is quite cool. It's also a Palitoy one. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but there should be another piece of paper there, which has obviously been torn off, which is quite sad. But they don't often turn up loose with the instructions at all anyway, so at least it's got 2/3 of them. Now, one thing that is quite sad about this Millennium Falcon, the guy I bought all this Star Wars off, he tried to do me a great big favour, and he has done me a fantastic favour. He decided to wash all of these figures, which not many people who sell me things go to that kind of effort. But he also washed the Millennium Falcon, and I think he went a little bit too... He was a little bit too enthusiastic with his washing skills, and he's destroyed the stickers, unfortunately. It is what it is. I actually think it was nice of him to try and clean it before bringing everything in. So I'll start with the incomplete figures. We've got Admiral Akbar, Biker Scout, or Scout Trooper, depending on your preference, Han Solo Bespin, Luke Skywalker in X-Wing gear. We've got an AT-AT Commander there. Princess Leia in Boost disguise. She's got a helmet, but no gun, unfortunately. We've got the B-Wing pilot, the AT-ST driver, Nien Nunb, Luke Skywalker in Bespin fatigues, and we've got an Emperor's Royal Guard with both the skirt and the cloak, but no weapon, unfortunately. We've got Dengar, complete. These are the complete ones now, so Dengar. Oh no, sorry, not complete. We've got a... What am I talking about? There's a Hoth Stormtrooper there missing the skirt. Apologies. I'm lying, aren't I? But then we've also got... Now these ones are complete, I think. I think they are. Hoth Rebel Commander.
No, Gareth, you're a blithering idiot. That Hoth Rebel Commander has the wrong gun.
We've got Yoda. This is the version with the brown snake by the look of it. As you can see. What would you call that? Olive. We've got very nice Boba Fett there. Always a popular one is Boba Fett. This one's got the unpainted dart and one painted knee. Let's have a look, because it's all important to some people, isn't it? It's a Taiwan one. There we are. We've got Chewbacca there. Got very blue eyes, hasn't he? We've got everyone's favourite pig guard, the Gamorrean. We've got a Ben Kenobi. This one's got grey hair. Lightsaber, complete with the tip. Awesome. Darth Vader. Again, lightsaber complete with the tip, but unfortunately it has broken off. And it's literally hanging on by a thread, is that? But at least it's there. We've got some Ewoks in the form of Logray the Medicine Man, Chief Chirper, Wicket, and Tebow. We've got a Lando Calrissian in Skiff-Guard disguise, Nikto, Reese, Pruneface, Endor Rebel Soldier, General Nadine, and Big Fortuna, and Emperor Palpatine. and all of them are in really, really good condition. That's quite a nice little bundle, is that, I think? Now, although not all of them have their weapons, there were also a few extra weapons. Some Hoth backpacks, we've got some gas masks, we've got the Yoda carrier, but then we've also got a gun for the Imperial Shuttle ISP-6. We've got 2 of the restraints for the, what do they call it? Rebel Transport, or Imperial Transport even. There we go, got there in the end. We've got a spare Imperial Blaster, fantastic. And we've got a handlebar there for a speeder bike. There was also some other weapons as well in with this job lot, which certainly are not Star Wars. And I've got to be honest, I don't recognise most of them at all. I'm not sure what they go to. I think some of them may be Transformers. And I will find out. And then others I think maybe G.I. Joe or Action Force. I think that one's a Zoids one, but I'm willing to be stood corrected. Well, that's it. That's all I've got to show you for this week. But thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, remember to give us that all-important thumbs up. And remember to ring that little ding-a-ling to be notified of future instalments. Well, thanks for bearing with me, guys. I'll catch you again next time. Take care.